Hello, I'm Daniel and welcome to my YouTube channel. We here at the channel are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, advice. And those of you who are familiar with my videos know that if there's a strange wording, a strange series of events, an action out of the ordinary, it usually catches my attention, and I want to refer you to the 12th chapter of the book of Genesis, the 2nd verse. Avraham is getting his servant to go and find a shidduch, a match for his son. Now this servant, it says, and Avraham said to his servant, the elder of his household, who controlled all that was his, now place your hand under my thigh. I'm not going to get into the vow under your thigh, but this was a person who controlled everything that Avraham had. And in his day, Avraham was a very wealthy man, very wealthy man. He had a lot of cattle and money and influence and power. All of that stuff he had his servant take care of. We know Chazal tell us that the servant's name was Eliezer, and he was from Damascus. So here we have him trusting everything, hundreds of thousands, perhaps $1 million worth of property and business and everything to his servant, Eliezer, the Damascene. But when it comes to making a shidduch for his son, he makes him take a vow. It's unusual. And this servant was not an average servant. Not only was he highly intelligent, he was a very devout person. He was in Avram's house. They all believed in God. They all followed God. This was the beginning of the Jewish people. And this is the point. When it came to finding a match for his son, when it comes to financial matters, he was more than happy to trust his servant. But when it came to matters of setting up the future of the Jewish people, that was something very important, and that required an oath. Because, couldn't he just said, make sure you don't find an idolater, one of the Ovdei Kochavim, one of the pagans, get a nice girl, someone for, He could have just asked him, and we would think that Eliezer would have been trusted. No. When it came to something this close, this important, that had to be taken care of very seriously and with an oath. It was Rav Sholom Schwadron who explained that essentially the servant Eliezer was truly an individual of exemplary spiritual nature. And Avram trusted him with everything, almost everything. When it came to this matter that was so close to his heart, the founding of a new people, that was a different matter. He couldn't just say, well, do the best you can, make sure somebody, that had to be done exactly right. And that was the reason for the oath. He had to submit to an oath that he would execute his master's request to the fullest extent. When it comes to Gashmius, when it comes to material wealth, fine, I can trust him, denari, $1, $2, doesn't really matter. But when it comes to my stuff, my personal stuff, the things that are important to me, that's another matter. No step is too much. That's why the oath. Avram, in finding a match for his son, this was something that was very near and dear to him. That's why he made the servant Eliezer take the oath. We're very casual when it comes to things that are just, ho-hum. But when it strikes to something close to our heart, we take it very seriously. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch, please learn. And until next time, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.